to get to work, huh? You ready to get some work done? You didn't eat much of your breakfast. That's all that matters. Good morning, everyone. How are you doing on this beautiful sunny day in Ohio?
It is another glorious day here in Ohio.
It's a little steamier. It has been cool the last 4 or 5 days, and today, go figure, the day I need to get a ton of work done. We need to get a ton of work done.
There's no breeze in the air.
Yeah, it's thick. You know what I'm saying. What's up, Sean boy?
What's up?
You ready to have some fun?
Yeah.
Ready to get some work done?
Yep.
Alright guys, so this is kind of the general area out here where we're going to put the house, and I got to send TQ and Sean Boy back out to the truck because I forgot my hearing protection, and the log splitter is going to be loud enough that I need some kind of protection on it. So this is going to be the main area where we're going to be working, and simply it's just a mess all through this general area. Probably an acre or so. TQ getting it over there. So we want to work on getting this general area cleaned up. Just a ton of wood. Somebody else started cutting up as well, and then stuff like this that's just dead. Not going to be taking anything down as of yet. Assuming this is still under some stress, so I want to be real careful with it. I'll take some of this weight off of it. Alright guys, so as you're probably seeing, a lot of this stuff is just kind of like intertwined, okay? So it's like falling over top of one another. So I'm having to be very careful that I don't cut something that has a lot of tension underneath of it and get whacked in the head with a branch. So definitely thinking I'm going to pick up a cant hook. Simply, guys, if you don't know what that is, it's a tool mainly used in like sawmills, and they'll hook big logs like this and they'll roll them over. It's got like a big hook on a pole, and it just makes it easier so that you don't have to do what I'm about to show you what I have to do, and just reduces bending over and, you know, stressing that lower back. What we got going on is we got just a scrap junk pile over here. I'll either probably grab with the skid loader when we get in here and just make us a pile in a safe spot where we can have a good sized bonfire, maybe once we get closer to fall or first time we get some snow or something. But yeah, we're just kind of working along here. We've gotten a lot of this big stuff cleaned up. Got all these over here cut up. So what we're doing is the big ones, I'm going to split those. So I'm going to drag the log splitter over here in a little bit. And I got all this cut. TQ and the kids have been working on just cleaning up that area. But we got all these cut, and I haven't even started on that side of the path yet. So got a couple here we got to cut down as well.
Here?
Yep. All right, guys, teaching Miley how to drive the side-by-side. Go that way. Just don't cut it too sharp. You don't want to cut yourself into a tree. There you go. Taking a little break. Having a little bit of fun. Slow down, slow down. Hit the brake, hit the brake, hit the brake.
Stressing me out, bro.
Stressing you out? Stressing me out. Alright, cut it back, cut it back. Alright, you're taking your turns a little too sharp, babe. Hit the brake. Okay, good job. Just making sure you know where they're at. Go ahead. So we'll go to the right. So take it out and around a little bit. So you got to take it a little wider. There you go. Cut it. Straighten it out, straighten it out.
I can't see it.
Slow down. Which way are you going? Right? Left? Left?
Gosh.
You're doing good. You just gotta, it's a little bit longer than a typical UTV, so you gotta take your turns a little wider just to be safer. You don't wanna cut too sharp into something. Doing good.
Yeah, I did. I didn't want to go anywhere. Note to self, I'll just kind of toss it in there. Not all of it. It's just catching on the lip right there.
You know what it is, that rubber mat we had in there.
Oh.
The rubber mat's catching. Tell you what, that rubber mat's no joke. You don't want anything to move, guys. Get you one of those rubber mats for your bed. Look at that.
Saves some scratching up the bed though.
I like it. Ready? blessing it is, guys, to be out here cutting wood on our own property as a family. Everybody's got a small job to do, and we're just making leaps and bounds here. But I will say, it's like we cut one log and discover 5 more. about time for us to take a break. We're gonna get a drink real fast. We're having the kids bring us some more 2-cycle, and we need another GoPro battery. The GoPro's over there. It went dead on us somewhere through me cutting that big old tree, but we're rocking it out.
Yeah.
And like I've already stated, it is hot out here, boys. Like, if you can't tell, TQ and myself, we are soaked from head to toe.
Head to toe. I can't even see out of my glasses. I had to switch from my sunglasses to these because it's getting a little dark out here.
Well, we are supposed to get rain here any minute. I mean, any time. They were saying 2, then 4. Now they pushed it back to 6, 8. Who knows where it's going to end up, if it even comes at all. But yeah, we're rocking it out. We got one big pile over there. Got another big pile right here we're working on. I think I already explained this, but guys, like, you cut a log and then you discover underneath of it another log, and then you got to get to another log. It's like they're like stacked, so you got to cut down to get to them so that one doesn't pop up on you. But
it's like Jenga.
Yeah,
with trees.
Jenga. But we're making some legitimate progress here. Like, it's coming along really, really well. Like, a lot of this stuff we'll just scoop up eventually and then pick up with like either the Bobcat or whatever we decide to bring in here. Hence, we may have something coming. But yeah, anyways, I hear the kiddos coming. Dude, no joke, I'd say it's probably almost a quarter mile from back here where we're going to put the house out to the main road. So it takes a while.
Yeah.
We've walked it a few 20 times already.
It's a good walk. It's a good exercise. Like,
yeah, it's cool.
Yes.
My phone was almost dead as well, so you guys might not even be recording right now. But you can see the kiddos coming from back there. They've been riding the side-by-side around and really just having fun on it right now. And, you know, that's a big part of why we bought it as well. So
it's a good teaching point.
The kiddos, I don't know how much the camera caught or not because the GoPro went dead. Then I was filming some with my phone, and TQ and myself were chit-chatting. But she was mentioning about the UTV being a good training tool for Miley to learn how to drive some. And I guess whenever I was probably her age, my dad was letting me drive his truck. But I would take advantage of it, and I'd like take it up the road to the church that was across the street and hurry up and turn around in their parking lot and then come back over. But I always learned, because my dad always backed his truck in, so I had to back it in so he wouldn't know. He'd let me like pull it up and down the driveway, but I had to back it up. So that's how I learned how to back up really, really good. But it was from sneaking and doing it when he didn't know it. So he worked midnight, so he was sleeping. He didn't. I'm not saying, you know what, delete. We're gonna delete all that because I don't want my kids to see this and think I can take
the audio just went bad in that part.
Yeah. Anyways, guys, so TQ was talking about the UTV being a good training tool for Miley. You know, she's a teenager now, and she'll be getting her license and temps and all that in what, about a year and a half, 2 years?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Crazy.
She's already excited about it.
Yeah. We're taking a break though. We are soaked and wet. We're probably gonna put about another, I don't know, hour in here. My brother and his kids are gonna come over and see the property for the first time and probably ride around the UTV a bunch, and then might have Mike, Dan, and Noah over with their families later tonight. I sent out a message to them, but I haven't heard back yet. So they might come, they might not come, but I guess we'll see. That's later on this afternoon. It's probably about 2 o'clock right now, I'm assuming.
I tell you what, we're not gonna hurt for some wood for a long time on this property.
No, and if a lot of you are wondering why we are cutting this stuff up and splitting it, simply we're trying to save as much of it because one of the main focals that we want in the new house is either a wood burner or a fireplace. We've always wanted that in our house.
Yep.
And our current house doesn't have it. So when we build, that's going to be a focal. We're probably going to have Savannah's dad build it for us, a really nice stone one. As you guys saw, he restoned our current chimney, but it's not a fireplace at the house right now.
Right.
So we want to get a lot of this wood seasoning for the future, you know. So that's why we're trying to save as much of this. We did make a junk pile as well that was kind of just like rotten stuff lower, and yeah.
Yeah, eventually burn that off too, so. But just sitting here and listening to the sounds of nature is just so darn relaxing. But we can't get too relaxed because we got some more work to do.
Mm-hmm. So what I need is the attachment that goes on to the log splitter that will cut multiple pieces, almost like an X, or some of them even cut like 6 at a time. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to locate one for this county line log splitter. I have seen them at like Tractor Supply, but they just don't fit onto this unit. And the one that I did find that I tried out, it just kept sliding off, kept popping off. And from everything I read, you got to pretty much have one custom made. Yeah, we definitely hit a bee's nest. Good thing they're not stinging us yet. Alright guys, so if you can see, we got bees all around us right now. My chain needs sharpened. One of those logs I was just finishing over here cutting, that baby right back there, had something metal in it. I don't know if it was a nail or what, but I hit it with the chain and yeah, it's dull, so it needs a good sharpening. I'll take care of that. TQ rocked out another big old pile here. This stuff here was a good hardwood, guys, and yeah, it was heavy. Good stuff to cut though, for sure, compared to the first stuff we started with.
I love the smell of nice fresh cut wood.
It is, yeah.
It smells so good. And
this stuff's been here a while too, so it's probably fairly dry and maybe need one year of season. You guys think this stuff's ready to go, or do you think let it season at least for a year? Like that, dude, I'm not kidding you guys. That's pretty darn heavy. I mean, it's good, solid stuff. So, good job, babe.
Yeah, you
Proud of you. Log splitter worked great.
Too.
Yep, kids knocked out a bunch of piles. They were running them out and dumping them. Actually unloading them by hand. Dump's a little too heavy for them. But other than that, we're gonna get hooked up to the log splitter and get loaded up on the trailer. That'll probably be the end of this video. As always,
keep mowing.
Keep splitting wood.
Keep growing. Keep
living your dreams.
Keep it up, boys.
Keep making money, boys. Talk to you later. TQ up. Peace.
Bye.
Bye. Bye, Sean, wherever you are. Bye, Miley, wherever you are.
Bye.
Keep living your dreams, guys.